On this topic, yeah, I don't know what to say. If I say I'm not disappointed, I'll be lying. Yes, I am disappointed. Yeah, why am I saying that? First of all, the day that troll came and threw Phyna under her tweet and called her an abortionist and stuff like that. And she said, yeah, I did too, but I'm not this, I'm not that. I understood her. Because even in the house, some people say, oh, Phyna in the house said that she did abortion. I have never seen it, Sha. But people did say that she said it in the house. Now, some people were dragging her, saying that, oh, why would you come out and say that you did two abortion, blah, blah, blah. I didn't want to defend anything, but I came out and I tweeted, and I was like, I don't need to wait for you to put a knife into my throat before I will put it through your intestine to call it self-defense. If you want to call Phyna out for saying that, oh, she did two abortion, why are you not calling out that troll that trolled her? Why are you making it seem like she came out of nowhere and started saying that, oh, I did two abortion and I'm proud of it? I fully understood her that day. Yes. Now we move on from that. This whole interview thing came out. When I woke up in the morning and then I went on, the first app I entered was Instagram, and I saw Truth Icon's post. He only posted the part she was confessing that, oh, she did 19 years, blah, blah, blah. When I saw it, I was like, oh, what the fuck is this? Because I even thought that, oh, Phyna tweeted or something like that. Then I came to realize that, oh, it is actually an interview. Then I wrote the whole thing. I got emotional at some point. I got more emotional than I was even supposed to be angry. Then I was like, well, it's okay. She said what she said. And it's understandable. She's not proud of what she did. I even defended her yesterday. Now, my issue is, okay, we understand why you came out and said all that in that interview. You are not the first person to do that. Nicki Minaj spoke on her abortion thing, which is fine and good. I'm not even having an issue with her speaking with Uche. My issue is that we are defending you, girl. We are defending you. But my own issue is, why are you making us look like we don't have sense or we are stupid? Why? Why am I saying that? Because we are defending that, oh, you said what you said, and yes, you did it. You are not proud of it. You are sorry about it. We are all humans. We all make mistakes. She's learning. She's going to learn. It's not going to happen overnight. Yes. But you don't need to deny the fact that you said what you said. In that audio, you were like, when I listened to the whole audio, I was like, what the fuck is this again? Why are you denying it? Why? That is my own issue. Just let it die down. This whole thing will pass, though. This whole thing will pass. Yes, you are not proud of it. And it's fine. We all make mistakes. It's okay. See, you love Phyna and I love Phyna. We all do love Phyna. But if we can't point out her mistakes, I don't think she will ever learn. Calabar Princess, you came up here and you said, oh, I don't do things like this. I don't bash. You will never see me bashing Phyna on a public space or dragging her on the tail. Never. You will never see me doing that. But I have issues with Phynations. Now is an issue for people to come on this space and say what's on their mind. But when they go to that same group chat to air their mind, you people will screenshot it and bring it to the TL. Have you guys seen it? Are you guys seeing how this thing is damaging this fan base? Are you guys seeing it now? Calabar Princess, yes, you came up here and you were like, oh, why are you guys not talking in the group chat? Why are you guys not making full calls? But these same Phi Nations will go to that same group chat, screenshot it and bring it out and start dragging their fellow Phi Nation. I don't like this whole thing that's going on. I don't like it. I don't like the fact that, yes, people are dragging Phyna. I don't. But at the same time, like, nowhere is safe for them anymore. You go to group chats, they will threaten, oh, you don't love Phyna. You are bashing Phyna. Last time here, I clearly stated it that I don't agree with the fact that, okay, some people will go on that same group chat to lay curses on her. It's completely wrong. If you love someone, you will not lay curses on them. The only thing you can do is advise them, look for a way to change her and stuff like that. But you that is screenshotting that same thing, why didn't you speak in that same group chat? Why are you not correcting them in that same group chat? Why are you bringing it out in the same tier? Why are you dragging them on the same tier? Maybe if you didn't drag them in, if you didn't bring all those stuff to this tier, they would have said what was on their mind in that same group chat instead of bringing it to the tier. I always have issues with that. The time that you took to screenshot that message, why didn't you speak to them? Why were you not like, girl, try and reason with them. Tell them, okay, this is how I feel about this whole issue. And the way you people are taking it is not good. Like, do you get? I love Phyna. I love her very much. And I don't think there's anything that can make me stop loving her. Yeah, right now she's making mistakes. And it's fine. We all do make mistakes at some point. But the fact is that if we keep on supporting her mistakes, she will never learn. We need to point it out for her and let her know that, okay, girl, this is wrong. Move this way. This is how it is supposed to be. But if we keep on encouraging it, it's going to be worse. It's not going to help. It's not going to help. Now, the only thing we can do right now is find a solution. All this complaint, it will not help. So if you want to come up here and say something, let's look for a way forward. I think that's the only situation right now. We cannot crucify her. She have done what she had to do. My only issue is the Phyna that I know in the house will stand on her words. That is why I said I'm disappointed. When Phyna does something, she will say, yes, I did it. She does not deny it. But now you coming out to deny the fact that, oh, you said that thing on that internet. Like, bro, don't take your own hand and ruin your career. I don't want that for you. If she knows that these things are hard for her, let her just take a time off. Cool it down. She'll be fine. She will learn. Like I said, she will learn. And we all love her. So let's just find a way forward. Are we going to send her a message? What are we going to do? Some of you are in Nigeria. Some of you have access to go to her house. If you can go to her house, talk to her, give her advice. It is not just, there is a way you can talk to someone, the person will listen to you. It's not you just going there to open your mouth. Wow. That is not advice. Just like the other lady that called her that last time, giving her advice, telling her that you will go and do prostitution and whatnot. That's not advice. If you want to advise someone, you make sure that you are reasoning with that person. Just because we have the opportunity to know what's right and what's wrong does not mean that she had that same opportunity. No. She's learning, like I said, and she will keep on learning. She needs to make mistakes to learn. If she does not make mistakes, she will never learn. That's just the fact. That's just the fact. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you.
Everything just go. If she had not even spoken to Uche yesterday, today another person's matter will come up. Everybody will forget. Another person's matter will come up. Everybody will forget. But is that her going to go and talk to Uche now? That is not waking up all these things. Is now waking up all this. It's just for today. Me, my own is, if she did not talk to somebody, she did not go and talk to Uche about the matter, will she die? Let her just leave the whole matter. Okay, yes, you've spoken to Punch. It was a mistake talking to Punch, or it was a mistake bantering with a troll in the first place. And yeah, let it die there. Don't because you're overflogging the issue. And this is a very sensitive issue. This is a very sensitive issue because if mainstream Twitter carry her matter on her head, that's when she will feel the major hit. This is still BBN Twitter that is still trolling her. She should just please, for the time being, log off. The deed has been done. We hear. For the time being, log off. I'm done. No, I'm not just happy about the whole thing. Today, you people should just leave that whole defending stuff because you're going to go and defend. You're clowning yourself. This is someone that said A today, tomorrow you come and say B. So just leave the whole matter. Let it fizzle out. Thank you.
Amaka, thank you very much, and God will bless you. I am heartbroken. I really don't want to start being emotional right now and then I'm crying because this is what I've been doing since morning. May God not allow us stand someone that will make us lose our sense of reasoning. I will not be part of that. I will not. I love her so much, but does not mean that you will do certain things and we will come up and fight tooth and nails and take so many bullets, knowing fully well that this thing you did is wrong. Is it that you don't see what Phyna go through? If you don't care about your mental health, care about mine. Mine is at stake right now. Like, I'm messed up right now. It's not fair. It's not fair. I resonate to Phyna, not based on BBA. I resonate to her story because it's personal to me. This is all I've been doing since morning, crying. Why? For somebody who I don't know. For God's sake.
Hello, sorry. Brown sugar, please pull yourself together and come back. Yeah? I don't want our...
No, I'm fine. I'm just going to be brief. I'm just going to be brief and I'm out. Right. So I think Phyna needs to go back to her drawing board. First thing first. Go back to her drawing board. If it means her going out of, logging off social media for now, it's not a crime. It's for her own sake. We will not die. We will be looking for her. If we don't see her, we'll go they find pictures up and down. We get all her pictures everywhere. I have a frame of Phyna in my house. I'll be looking at it. We'll be okay. But please, this is too much. She should pity us. If she does not want to pity herself, we love. Do you know how many Phynations are rooting for her? But no. The way I woke up this morning to God who made me, I was ready to understand her. I'm going to say anybody that wants to drag me. The way I woke up this morning, I posted it on Twitter, like, what's going on? People should help me. And then people started coming in to tell me that we should move on. Don't tell me to move on. This is how I'm feeling. We they come up from one, we they enter another one. Tomorrow again, another one will come up. Let's watch and see. What is all this? Man, thank you. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Brown Sugar. We'll be fine, okay? Just maybe take some time off social media. Everything will be fine. All right. Now, I made a tweet about people to stop calling Oli, like blaming Oli for this interview, because I know Oli is not in Lagos presently. She didn't even know the interview came up until she saw it on the internet, just like every one of us. And just like most of us yesterday defending our faith, she was also defending her friend. And now things went shit, and everybody left Phyna that granted the interview and was calling out Oli. Oli has her flaws. We know when it's time for her. We know when to face her back to back. But in this particular one, Oli no even day. According to her, she did not even know the interview was granted until she saw it on the internet, and she was defending her friend. Fine. So people should leave the girl out of this. Then, the fact that there's this narrative of, I thought you people have Unstan. In case people have brain tumor in your head, the reason why we said we're living the fan days, there's something called Phyna. The Phyna, we don't come out. We are now lovers of Phyna. We love Phyna for Phyna. We don't want to associate with ourselves with fan-based wahala or movement, because all of you, or most of you, let me not use all, or some of you are not being truthful to yourself. You move with the crowd. You move with whatever is trending. You people called us out for something unrelated that has nothing to do with Phyna. You people called us out for foundation, for contribution, for birthday. Those things are different from what is happening now. Those things that we were arguing about last week or last 2 weeks has nothing to do with Phyna. It's just within ourselves. So we decided to remove ourselves from the whole chaos that happens as a collective and decide to do our movement with Phyna directly, one-on-one, without being attached to the collectives. So all these, I thought you have understand. I know they understand my faith when I stand my faith. I'm not understanding Phyna. Even if tomorrow she comes say she keep person, I go verse, I go change them for her, but I still love her regardless because I love that for a reason. So it's not because of you people. So if you have English comprehension, which I've noticed recently that English is a very big problem to you people. I said, me and my friends, we don't want to be part of the movement of collectives where I like Phyna, all of us gather and plan something. No, we don't want following at the plan or they do anything. They want to be loving Phyna by ourselves, on our own, without you people involved, because they not to get problem. I know they understand English. And I just like fight. Me, I wake up, the fight myself every time. I waiting I want. Nobody wants to listen to anybody. Nobody wants to understand anybody. You just pick one thing, one narrative, and everybody move with it, pointing fingers, accusing people up and that. Those fights within the fan base, I'm tired of it.
If you fuck up today, the next morning she gets a money cake. The next day again, she does the same. A money cake come. I go there do them every day now. Abi, what do you guys think? So I feel like you guys need to like be frank with her and tell her the truth. I'm talking of people that know her personally and that goes to her house and have her phone numbers. If people should tell her the truth. Fine, she's real, she's all of that, but there's some information that should be private from people. Like, nobody cares. People have dirty, dark secrets and they don't come online to say it. Plus, what's the need to constantly want to explain yourself? Stop explaining. So someone was saying, I think it was it Firex? Someone was saying she did an interview or a recording with Uche. The next thing again, I saw a screenshot of her responding to someone. I didn't say it's a prank. Why do you have to explain? My dear, let it go. And Phyna has an issue. She can't stay off social media. That's a very big issue again. She needs to learn to stay off social media. It's not by tweeting Bible verse, though. Nobody cares. Stay off social media for your mental health. And the Phyna we watched, she likes forming ad girl, but I lie you. She shouldn't cry like that. She's very soft. Small insults, they pain her. They pain her die. Insult her small. Things where she go even tell person where the person feel no vex. They no fit tell her she go vex. So that's the truth. No, she's impulsive. Let her be dropping her phone. You must not respond to people. Give it to your handler. Give it to people. If you want to type anything, let people proofread or do something before you respond. I'm just tired. For now, I don't know. I've forgotten everything I want to say. Let me hold off.
Can you hear me?
Vincent, we can hear you.
All right. Well, let me start from here. I think someone said they were no more part of Phyna. They are doing things on their own. They are Phyna lovers. People have this English comprehension, this and this, that and that. Well, to me, whether you are not part of the general Phyna or you are part, you are still a Phyna. Whether you are annex or you are sub-branch, as long as you started from this same Phyna, you are still a Phyna. But that's not even the issue. I don't have any issue with anybody saying she's not a Phyna. You see, in the name of venting or
in the name of expressing your feelings, please stop belittling this girl. I'm not asking anybody to come here and vent because this is Elon Musk's Twitter space. Anybody can go in our open space. But please, I've seen a lot of people saying one or two, but stop belittling this girl all in the name of venting. Now, concerning the old stuff that has been happening, I think this thing happened immediately she said that thing inside the house. That was where the genesis of this issue is coming from. Maybe if she had not said what she said inside the house, all this thing would not have been happening. She said it by herself. There are video evidence. And she has been out. They keep tagging her, abortionist, I did this, did that, almost every day on this app. If she come to say good morning, finish up, you see people they will flow to that tweet and keep saying abortionist, you are this, you are that, blah, 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 blah. Now, she went ahead and granted that interview with Punch. At the same time, she had a phone conversation being recorded by Uche. Well, it's just that sometimes some things you need to learn them in a very hard way. That conversation with Uche, who could have thought it would have been recorded? I don't care what they even say in that conversation. It's none of my own problem now. But I only have problem with people that record private conversation just to chase clout, just to come on TL and prove one or 2 points. Well, this is just a general something. It's only because Phyna is now more popular. She's now a celebrity. That's why this bullshit is going on. There are thousands of leaked conversations that nobody cares about. Now, it seems this BBN of a thing or this reality TV show is a cost to a woman generally. Because since I've been watching this show, it has always been women having the most issue. There are a lot of men. There are some men on this show that have done one or two things, but hardly will you see them trending like this constantly, negatively, almost every day. But at this point, I think they are doing this thing for boss, which is normal. This Twitter, we know how it works. Phyna, you see, someone said, I think Chiamaka, well, if you are still on this space, it seems most of you are attaching too much emotion. I see someone also, she was about to cry. Well, we have different emotions, we have the way we react to things, but please stop putting too much emotion. One thing is, Phyna will be fine. This phase will surely pass. You know, someone said she doesn't take advice. No, to me, from my opinion, it's not as if she doesn't take advice. But, you know, this is someone she is. Let me do it like this. But sometimes, nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. You that you think you don't talk too much, or you can't do it the way Phyna does it, even in your own way, there will still be problems sometimes. So nobody is perfect. Everything that is happening is like a lesson to her, which she will take note of. You see, all these, maybe Phyna should, I've seen someone said, Phyna should let her feed the heat. It should stop. Number one, nobody asked you to defend because there was even nothing to defend from the start. All of you that say you were defending yesterday, to me, I don't say anything you are defending. She said what she said. You can't be explaining things to people. What are you defending? Okay, you are defending what people see. These people, they don't even want to hear what you wanted to say. They have their own imagination on their head already. So what's the sense of defending? Someone come here and say she defended for 5 hours on top what? No, you don't have to defend. That's her truth. She said it herself. Nobody took her to punch. She go there, or maybe they came to meet, and she spoke. That's her truth. See, what she said is not the worst thing that could happen in Big Brother. She won't be the last that will still have this type of issue. It's just that the boss is still around Phyna right now. That's why everybody is this, everybody is that. And someone said it's just that the main blog have not been carrying. Which main blog? Do you know how many blogs have been on Phyna's case right from the day she won? Twisting awards. Sometimes blog twist awards just to get boss because she's the clout. Now, she won't be the last. She's not the first. She won't be. We've seen people with former housemates. We've seen a lot of controversial tweets. Even apart from BBN, even the whole entertainment industry in Nigeria, a lot of celebrity, there are always all these controversial things around them. So Phyna won't be the first and she will never be the last. I understand you guys, the way you are feeling, basically because of other fan base. This is basically because you feel like how will other fan base will be looking at you, how are they rating you? See, all this kind of thing, now just for internet. Most of you will still meet and in another fan base, this what's it called? These BB Titans. Now, just to make everything short, just to round up, please, you don't have to slander this girl, all in the name of I'm venting, I want to say my opinion. Nobody's asking you to say your opinion. But stop giving this. Stop doing that like a prey, giving that throwing that to a wolf. That's what I see some of you doing. You see. Someone to have even recorded a private conversation. What I see is Phyna is fighting a lot. She's fighting a lot of battles. She's fighting a lot of battles because it has been from one thing to another. You guys just think maybe probably she doesn't have sense, she doesn't do this because she doesn't have a management. No, this is not even about management issue. Management has nothing to do with what you type on the internet. Lekon had issue with his management. We are not new to this thing. They have nothing. The only thing they can do, maybe all this your social media handler, they delete the tweet. But a tweet you tweet in 10 seconds. All right. People have screenshotted it already. Even if you delete it, it doesn't change anything. Now, please, for people that are saying this and this, you have to tell her the truth. Well, the point is, you people that said she shouldn't have granted the interview, you are right. You people that said you like the way she granted the interview because people are saying she was proud of it, you are also right. Nobody's wrong here. Everybody's right. Because we are coming from different perspectives. But I personally believe this problem, the genesis of this problem was when she said that thing in the house. If she had not said it first in the house, there will not have been this issue. Now, just to round up, please, like I said, she won't be the first to be this controversial and she will never be the last. Stop slandering her. She will grow. And to me now, I'm seeing a rebirth of Phyna. I'm seeing a new Phyna. This phase shall pass.
So guys, from the look of things, because personally I was on that space, I care about Phyna a lot, and hearing her fans say this thing, it means Phyna actually granted that interview with Punch News, and they are very, very disappointed that Phyna went ahead to have another conversation with Uche. That is a personal phone call conversation, whereby Phyna is denying the fact that she actually, publicly spoke about the 2 abortions she had. It's just 2 contradicting statements, and her fans are not having it. Some are understanding her, some said they are disappointed, a lot of persons are venting. But at the end of the day, the deed is done. I just hope, I pray, and I wish that Phyna will learn her lesson and grow and be better. I don't know if you have anything to say concerning this update, but it choke.